All right, we'll go ahead and do it. Like I said, it's for the sake of recording this thing, so I can have it for posterity. Is that the word? Posterity's sake, and just to have a recording of it. What we're going to do is we're going to have an unveiling of this painting I've been working on for the last week or so. It was a dedication piece, a commission piece I was asked to do for a family. This house was in their family for a while, and it eventually got sold to the county it was in to use as a fire test house for the local fire department. And of course it's gone. It's no longer, you can't put your hands on it, you can't see it, but it's all in a memory and in a photograph. So I was asked by one of the grandchildren to do a painting of it that kind of like showed it in its heyday when it was bright and beautiful, and the memories she had of it. So I'm going to unveil it for her and let her see the final piece. She's kind of looked at it a couple of times while I was streaming. I asked her to come in and take a look, to look at a few things, but she hasn't seen the final product. So she's going to see it for the first time here in a minute. But I've asked her to come over. She's actually here, and just asked her to, as simply as possible, just talk about the house a little bit, and talk about, you know, the family that was there, you know, how long they had it, when it was built, just whatever she can remember about it, just for the sake of capturing it for history's sake. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to let her take my chair, and we'll do an unveil, and then just let her talk away. So her name is Miss Vivian. She's a very nice lady, so say hello to her when she comes on, and we'll do an unveil and let her just talk about the house. So welcome to my chair. Have a seat.
Really excited to see the picture.
There you go. Scoot on back. Get yourself comfortable. There you go. All right. That's you.
Yep, that's me.
All right. So we're going to unveil. Let her see it, and then she can talk about it.
Oh, John. That's gorgeous. So this was my grandmother's house. It's in Burke County, North Carolina. My dad was one of 9 children. He wasn't born in this house. There was a smaller house on the property, and his father passed away, and my grandmother's second husband built a bigger house because it was a blended family. He had children, she had children, then they had children together. And I just have so many wonderful memories of this house, and I love the porch. I used to love sitting there listening to it rain. My grandmother was just a wonderful, wonderful person. It's beautiful, John. It is just beautiful. She loved flowers. She lived to be 97, and every day, she would walk around the house and look at all the flowers to see what was blooming. And it is just gorgeous.
What was the inside of the house like?
The inside, it was really cool because every single room had more than one door.
Really?
You could go in and out of a room through different doors.
Oh, wow.
And this side was the dining room, and the kitchen was in the back, and the bedrooms were on this side. And upstairs, eventually, one of the bedrooms, they put a kitchen in there, and it was a full-size kitchen.
Really?
And then there was still two bedrooms up there. So a lot of my aunts and uncles actually lived upstairs when they first got married.
Wow.
Even some of my cousins lived upstairs when they first got married.
Yeah.
I said it's a huge family.
I thought that would be a great painting room. That's all I kept thinking about when I was doing this area. That would be a great place to paint. All the light. I'd have to put windows on each side so there's light coming in from every direction.
That was a nice
Be a
room.
great painting room.
That was the living room upstairs.
Wow. What was the fireplace like?
By
It seemed so small, even in the photo. The fireplace seemed really small.
By the time I came along, they had converted it to gas. So
Yeah.
It was a propane.
Okay.
But there was a beautiful mantle in there.
Wow.
You remember that mantle, don't you?
And talk about all the trees, all the different trees your sister said, or your sister said
It
was.
was my cousin,
Cousin?
yeah.
black cherries and red cherries and willows and
Mimosas,
oaks
yeah,
and
weeping willows.
mimosas. Oh, love mimosas.
Originally, it was 40 acres. That's what my grandfather purchased, was 40 acres. And just bit by bit, the land got sold off. And I'm not sure how many acres around the house she was able to hang on to, but it was quite a bit.
Wow.
And she always had a garden, always canned everything she grew. She
Wow.
could do everything. She could crochet and knit and sew. She made her kids clothing. There's nothing better than opening up a jar of her vegetable soup in the winter.
Wow.
All those summer flavors in there. Oh, it's just beautiful.
How often did she sit in that rocking chair?
Probably every day, like I said. She was very active right up until like the last 3 days of her life.
Yeah. Can you remember the sound of the rain on the roof?
Oh, I do. I do. And the birds that
Yeah.
would be in the trees, and it was
Far out.
just lovely. Really good memories. Really good memories.
I'm gonna move the camera around just a bit, guys, so you can see some of this stuff. Hang tight.
It is a gorgeous representation.
Yeah, it was so such a big painting. It didn't all fit on the screen very good. But I'll try to give you some close-ups and whatnot. She wanted to make sure Grandma was in the painting somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing what she loved to do all the time.
Loved her flowers. Loved her flowers.
Big, giant, massive oak tree that just towered over the house.
Mm-hmm. Sit back there in the summer and shell peas.
That great lap metal roof, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What were these flowers that grew up the wall? What were they called? You remember?
Clematis.
Clematis, yeah.
Clematis.
And you said, yeah, she had clematis growing up the wall. And I said, okay, I don't know what that is. Let me pull it up on the website.
Uh-huh.
There's only like 50 varieties of the stuff. I was going, oh, crap, I'll never get it right. I'll never get the color.
No, I mean, over the years, there was probably everything planted around there because she loved flowers. If we took her someplace that was a private garden, those places that say, please don't pick our flowers.
Oh, yeah. No, she's going to have some of that.
She would pick them.
And she would probably take it home and put it in the ground and it would grow. I know ladies that did that.
Absolutely.
Everything they stuck in the ground would grow.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I love
All
it.
right.
Such memories.
Well, all right, folks. That was a quick recording. We got it now for history now.
Yeah,
And,
I like how vibrant the colors are too.
Oh, that's what everybody kept saying. Oh, I love the colors. The colors are awesome. That's all they kept saying, how the colors look.
She loved her flowers.
All right, we'll get this up on YouTube so everybody can see it forever. She can show it to her family and